It is a story time today for my viewers, for my subscribers. It is a story time. This story is about how I started the YouTube. It was May 17th last year, that is 2020. We as Kenyans, we were on lockdown, meaning we couldn't go out of the county, our administrative boundaries. We have counties, and even if you're using public vehicles, you had to sit only a few people, but with the mask and have sanitizer or something. May was after 2 months I had been in the house. So I went to visit my son and the family. And we got talking with my daughter-in-law, or I would say daughter-in-law, as some other Christian mamas say, daughter-in-law. So we were discussing, what can we do with this time? Of course, there was reading, but then apart from reading, then what? I felt like I needed to do something online. So she said, oh, online, yes. You could do YouTube or have a website. But then website, you have to pay money, a lot of money to make. So YouTube is free. Then I said, okay, YouTube is okay with me. She asked, the second one was, what are you going to talk about? What is your niche? What is your passion? Without missing a beat, I said self, or taking care of self. And I thought, self-care, self. We talked here and there, then I said, okay, it's my own, and I'm going to talk about self. The person, me, I. And she said, okay, let me have your phone. I gave her the phone. Remember, this is the present she gave me in January. My birthday is in January. So in January 2020, she gave me a present of iPhone. That's what I'm using. I had a Techno. She gave me an iPhone. So she said, give me your phone. I gave her. Within no time, she said, I've downloaded the YouTube channel, the YouTube app. What do you want to call it? And I said, the best is to call it my name, so that I don't forget or don't. It's just my name, my full name's Angelina Yeko. And she said, okay, what I want you to do before even you post, I think that was 15th or 16th of May. The 17th is when I posted. So she told me the best thing to do is to go watch YouTube's how to start a YouTube, but the homework I'm giving you is to write as many as 100 topics on what you are going to talk about. I said 100. I said, oh, okay, I will. And I wrote them. I wrote the 120 topics on the same self, taking care of self, the spiritual, the mental, the wealth, everything, relationship, everything that pertains to a person. Your environment, how do you change the sickness? Yeah, we get sick. How do you take care of that? Yes, I made a list of things I would talk about in in my YouTube. And they ended up to be 120 within a day. You know, I had to reflect. You have to sit down, plan whatever business or whatever you want to write. So I was told to write the topics. And I just started writing. And I wrote youtube.com. And as you can see, I didn't have a formula. At first, it was feeling so crowded in my head. What is it that I want to talk about? So I just wrote fear, substitution, praise, gratitude, institute, YouTube, voice, ideas. You know, I just wrote things. Then I realized within time, oh, I need to label them number one now. It starts almost after a paragraph. That, oh, one, I talk about self, me. Then the second one was self-awareness. Let me number three, talk about discipline. So it went on and on and on, surrender. Then it got foggy again. It is like I'm writing. After some hours, I'm like, I'm stuck, or the words are not coming. Then it went, that plateau left me, and now from number 16, the ideas just flowed. What are the plans, your interest, your pastor, your spirit, how do you introduce yourself? What is your experiences? I wrote and realized by 120s when it ended. So it is not easy to sit down and write the topics or the ideas you want to write. But if you insist on it, because I didn't just try it once. I tried it the time I was told, the day it was until almost 8 ideas. So I slept on it. The next day I sat again, trying to figure out, looking at some YouTubes. But I wasn't seeing that my idea is connecting to what they are talking about. Then when I started writing that second day, it flowed out. So you can try once, twice before something stick in. So for 1 year now, I've been on YouTube. Yeah, it is not daily. Remember, I'm a student. The life has to balance. YouTube is not my whole life. I have my life combined with that. Yes. So I do it. When I began, I was doing at least a post each day. But then some other days, weekends, I could do even 2 posts. When I started, I had to put it out there. But I realized even presenting the ideas have improved with the time. So, back to my story. After doing all this and posting 1 or 2 or 3, then I went back to her again, the daughter-in-law. And I told her, what else? Have you watched you subscribe and comment on this? Then she taught me now how to handle the YouTube channel. What to write, what to tag, who to tag, how to tag the YouTubes and all that. So I was learning, and I'm still learning. Even after 1 year, I'm still learning. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of my subscribers. And if you watch this, please subscribe. Let us grow. And remember, on 22nd at 1 p.m. Kenya time, or 13 o'clock, I will go live to celebrate my 1 year on my channel. Be there with me. Thank you. Be honest.